back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Angie, and today we're working on our second soup in the fall soup series, and this is a hearty vegetable soup. And I don't know about you guys, but growing up, I didn't really like vegetable soup. I was more of a chicken noodle soup person, but I think it's just, having the meat and all of that, and didn't really appreciate vegetables back then. But now, guys, this soup is so delicious. It's hearty, and most important, it's budget friendly. I'll show you everything that we're putting in the soup today. And to add a bit of protein, we're going to add two different legumes. We're putting some lentils and white beans into the soup. So yeah, let's go over everything that's going to go into the soup. And guys, I'm so excited. We are going to cook the soup in the slow cooker today in our crock pot. So for any of you who just purchased a crock pot, or you're planning to purchase a crock pot for the upcoming holiday, this is a great soup recipe that you can throw all your ingredients in there, let it sit for 2 to 3 hours, come back and have a delicious meal. And guys, the great thing about this soup recipe, just like the last soup recipe, is that once again, you can prep it in advance, eat on it during the week, take it with you for lunch if you go into the office, or just heat it up, or even freeze some of the soup and pull it down later. So let's get started. Let's take a look at everything that's in the soup today. We'll get everything into the crock pot, and yeah, let's go. Okay guys, let's go through everything. I just have everything laid out here, and I'll do a pan over so you see all of it. But I have 2 carrots here that are gonna go into the soup, garlic and onion, some celery that will go into the soup. This is a box of the organic cannellini beans, white beans, that will go in, 2 bay leaves. In this bowl, I have broccoli and green beans. And in here, I have some kale. And this is the dino kale, but you can use whatever kale you have. And of course, guys, some lentils. You guys know how much I love lentils. And I think that's everything. Oh yeah, and then my favorite organic bone broth from Bonafide Provisions. Once again, I use the no salt added broth because I like to control how much salt and herbs and everything that I put into my soup. So I'm gonna cut up the carrots, the onion, and the garlic and celery, and then we will start putting everything in the crock pot. I cut up the celery, carrots, onion, and garlic. So that's all ready to go. And so yeah, let's get this into the crock pot. We'll start adding the vegetables, the lentils. So let's get everything in there. Okay guys, I have the celery, carrots, onion, and garlic, and I used about 5 cloves. I usually use 5 or 6 cloves of garlic when I make soup. And then I have my spices in here. I put some sea salt, some garlic powder, and then my favorite spices from Trader Joe's, my organic thyme, organic basil, and also organic oregano in here. I also added some black pepper. So I'm just going to sprinkle that on the soup. And then of course, guys, you know, you taste it along the way. You add more stuff to it. Here is I had some leftover broccoli from a tofu stir fry I did. So I'm gonna add the broccoli, and then I had some leftover green beans from another stir fry I did. So I'm just gonna add these in here. So I rinsed off the lentils, and this is all I have left. So I add the lentils in there. I gotta re-up on my lentils. And then guys, I think I said bone broth earlier. I meant to say the Bonafide Provisions, no salt added vegetable broth. So let's go ahead and pour the veggie broth, this whole entire carton in here. And guys, feel free, if you don't want to use vegetable broth, you can use chicken broth. You can use bone broth, a chicken bone broth if you want. And guys, I'm going to cover this up with some water. So hold on one second. We'll add some water to this, but we use the entire vegetable broth. I love this vegetable broth, guys. This will be my go-to veggie broth moving forward, just because it's so clean, the ingredients. I read it before in a previous video, but and there are 10 veggies inside, so this is great. So let me cover this up with some water. I may add just a little bit more water, but this is fine for now. These are the last 2 of my organic bay leaves. So I'll stick those 2 bay leaves in there. And then guys, maybe at the very end, I'll add the cannellini beans at the very, very end. And I'm gonna wait about an hour, and then I'll add my kale in. So this is what we have so far. We'll get this started, and then we'll check back and see how the soup is doing. One more thing, guys, before I put this on. As I stated before, if you see all the ingredients in here, this soup is very budget friendly. If you're like me and you're watching your costs, your food costs, you're going to your store and you're seeing just like the cost of everything just going up and up and up, this is a soup that you can put together. My protein sources are lentils and white beans, but if you want to add, that's why I said use chicken broth. That way you get another source of protein. So I could have added chicken broth just for an additional source, or even some chicken bone broth. But guys, this is very budget friendly. And also if you're on your weight loss journey, or you're looking to, you're in that maintenance phase, you've lost weight, and you're just like, what can I eat that's hearty, especially as it gets cooler outside? Once again, this is a great recipe, this hearty vegetable soup recipe, as well as the red lentil soup recipe that I posted previously. So just wanted to let you guys know that I am listening to you. I hear you in terms of budget friendly items. So this is definitely a budget friendly, but also great for weight loss and great for inflammation. All of this is anti-inflammatory. You got the garlic, you have kale, so it's also a very anti-inflammatory soup as well. Okay guys, I already already added the kale. Let's take a look at the soup. So I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna be honest. I forgot that slow cookers are slow. I'm so used to cooking everything so quickly, so I gotta have a little patience, guys. But if anybody has any tips, because it took a long time to heat up. I did Google, it says I should have like turned it on an hour before. If anybody else uses slow cookers, let me know. But either way, we're gonna stay the course. But yes, guys, look. So I'm going to just stir this up a little bit. But it's been on maybe about an hour and a half, I think. So it'll probably be 3.5, maybe 4 hours before the soup is totally done. But once it gets to the end, like I said, I'll add the cannellini beans. But yeah, this looks really good. And it smells good, guys. It smells delicious. So guys, here is the soup. It does take a while to cook. I spoke to my sister. Yeah, I will definitely say in the future, because I think I told you guys when I got the crock pot, it's been years since I cooked in one. So I definitely will put this soup on early, but look, guys, doesn't it look delicious? Yum, 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 yum. Everything looks so good. And you see the white beans in there. Yeah, you see the white beans. So I will do a taste test. Okay, guys, let's do a taste test of the soup. Guys, this is so good. It's so light. I did add some additional seasonings to my soup. And once again, as I said to you guys, season accordingly. I added some more salt, some more garlic powder, some more herbs. But this is really good. And I think this soup would be great with a sandwich, great with sourdough, great with quinoa or brown rice. It's just so many things you can do. And you can also add your choice of protein. So if you want to add chicken, pork, whatever you eat, you can add additional protein to the soup as well. I'm going to keep it as is. And most important, guys, this is full of a lot of nutrients. It's nutrient dense with all the vegetables. You have the legumes. This is really a great soup, great for gut health, immune system, weight loss. This soup, I think, is such a powerhouse for the changing weather as it gets cold outside. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this recipe. And also, if you're enjoying the soup series, give me a thumbs up, share this video, subscribe so you can and hit the notification bell. That way you know when I post my next soup series recipe. And stay tuned, guys. I have some more fabulous soups coming your way. Also more recipes, what I eat in a day, and just health and wellness content, as well as weight loss content. I owe you guys an update on what's going on with my weight loss journey. But yes, if you enjoyed today's video, yeah, just hit those 2 thumbs up, subscribe, share, all of that other great stuff. But in the meantime, guys, I'll see you in the next video.